Assyrian Empire, Nineveh, Corinth, Sea of the North, Mediterranean, Samaria, Sidon, Jerusalem, Judah, Memphis, Lower Egypt, Thebes, Upper Egypt, Nile, Napata, Cush, White Nile, Blue Nile, Red Sea. 701 BC. Be strong and of good courage. Do not be afraid or dismayed before the king of Assyria and all the horde that is with him, for there is one greater with us than with him. Hezekiah, king of Judah, Bible, 2 Chronicles 32:7. In the days of Assyria's might, even Egypt feared her aggressions. Egypt was then ruled by Cushite princes, around whom one of them, Taharka, this story unfolds. Prologue. It was children's nap time in the women's quarters, but the boy and the girl in the garden were not asleep. "Hold him still," said the boy. The girl held hard to the injured lamb while the boy bound splints to the broken leg, as they had taught him at scribe school. "Where did you find him?" he asked her. "In the main kitchen. I was stealing a honey cake," the boy laughed. "And you came out with this instead?" "They were going to cook him." "Well, they won't cook him now." He laughed again, patted the animal, and watched it hobble off. "You're good at this," said the girl, "just like a doctor." "That's what I would like to be. That, or maybe a soldier. They say I'm good with the staff and the spear, and it would get me out of here." They gazed around at the high walls hemming them into the garden with the lotus pool. "I'd be anything to get out of here, except the—" girl looked suddenly into his eyes. "Except that I wouldn't see you again." After a moment he looked away. He caught a glimpse of a tall, handsome youth crossing the garden, followed respectfully by 2 priests. The girl saw him too. "At least," she said, "I'd never have to see him again." "You'd better get used to him," said the younger boy soberly. "Some day." "Never," said the girl. She rose. "They're calling me. I'll have to go now." She walked slowly toward the door of the great house where the head nurse awaited her, frowning angrily. The boy stared up at the high sandstone walls. A prison, he thought. It's like a prison, except that sometimes they let him out. Like tomorrow. The hunt. He brightened a little at the thought of tomorrow. He glanced toward where the handsome youth had disappeared around a corner. "At least," he thought, "I'll never have to be king."